Hello everybody, my name is Glory Green and welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel, The Greatness of Grandparenting. Today the topic is, how much are we spending as grandparents on our grandchildren? I'm not here to tell you how much to spend on your grandkids. Spend as much as you like, but I am here to give you some facts. Okay, let's get started with some of these notes I have. Believe it or not, grandparents, we spend about $179 billion a year on our grandchildren. In one year alone. That's right, 1 year, $179 billion on our grandchildren. Boy, I know for me, a lot of that money, a huge hunk of it, comes from my own personal bank account, credit cards, and even some of my savings. Yeah, I spent a lot on them. It was a time when my grandchildren and I, we always went on a lot of trips. We went on big trips, expensive. You know how you like to take your kids to those water parks and to those big amusement parks, and you like to take them out to lunch, you like to take them to dinner, and you like to take them shopping, and you like to do a lot of the fun things that we enjoy doing, and so do the children. Of course, that's what we're there. We're there to spend time with our grandchildren. But we really, and at the time when you're doing it, you're not even thinking about it because you're just enjoying yourself and you're watching the kids enjoy themselves and you're just happy, happy, happy. But I'm telling you, for me, being the best grandma ever was on the top of my bucket list. Oh, as grandparents, we want to be number one. We want to be important because we love our grandkids so much. But we have to ask ourselves, how much of our income are we spending on our second set of children, aka our grandchildren, our little bundles of joy? Ooh, we love them. There's data actually offering insight into grandparents giving gifts on average of $2,562 annually on one grandchild. Just one. With 86% of nation's grandparents spending an on average of $805 on gifts in a year. As a collective, we're spending $179 billion. We could help pay off the deficit with that. Ooh, and guess what? You can give up to $16,000 to one grandchild without even reporting it to the government. Wow, these grandkids, they got it made. So let's talk about something really important to everyone, and that is debt. As grandparents, how much are we going into debt to spend time with our grandchildren? Some of us seriously are actually going into debt. It has been proven that 76 of grandparents never ever plan to stop spending money on our grandchildren. And guess what? If you're in the ages of 35 to 44, you're spending $312. From the ages of 45 to 54, you're spending $240. And a little older, if you're from the age of 55 and up, you're spending about $179 on one gift for our grandkids. And we always want to get them something nice, you know. You always want to look on some of the others, the shopping sites, and get them something great because it feels good when you give them things and you like to see them feel good too. So you give, you know, because you give what they ask you to give. You know, when they say they want a game or something, you give all those things. And Grandpa, I hate to tell you this, but you actually spend more money than Grandma. Yes, you spending more money than Grandma. Grandma is spending about $204 on a gift for the grandkids. But Grandpa, you are spending $244 on grandkids. Yeah, Grandpa, you're spending more money than Grandma. Who would have thought that? Not me. I wouldn't have thought it. Not the way that I like to spend on my grandkids. But we got to think, grandparents. Let me ask you something. When you're spending and you with those grandkids, do you feel appreciated? Sometimes we have to really think about how we're feeling when we're spending the money. Are the grandkids feeling appreciated? Or do they appreciate you? Do your family appreciate you? Because study shows that 80% of the children, that 80% of our grandchildren and 80% of our grandparents are saying that they do not feel appreciated. And 20% of our grandparents are saying that they just feel appreciated just a little bit. Although we love our little ones, can we honestly say that we're being responsible, or are we crossing the spending boundaries with our grandchildren? Listen, I know for me, I crossed the line a long time ago. Yes, a long time ago that line was crossed. Many moons ago the line was crossed for me. Oh, I know I have got to do better. I have got to do better when I spend time with my grandkids when we're going out. I got to plan better and I have to budget better. Okay, grandparents of today, we're spending more money than our grandparents did and our parents did on the grandchildren. We're spending money on college and cars and houses and weddings. Heck, when we was little, all we got was some bikes, some dolls, a hat, a coat, some gloves, some galoshes, and a raincoat. That's what we got, yes. And we were so happy. We was happy. Well, okay, let's admit it. We was happier with the toys. Oh, by no means, y'all, listen, by no means am I saying don't do nice things for your grandkids, because I would never say that. I recently had two twin granddaughters, and let me tell you, I want to head out, put on my super grandma cape, and just spend all the money on the nice little pretty dresses and shoes and strollers and all those nice things that you spend on with your new grandbabies. But guys, grandma and grandpa, we gotta do better. We gotta take care of ourselves and maintain our health and our financial health. Because let's face it, that makes it a lot healthier for you and for our families. And it keeps us around a lot longer to spend time with them. So, what do you think about it, Grandma and Grandpa? Or even the kids? Do you think that maybe Grandma and Grandpa is going overboard, spending a little too much? And do you think you want to say, hey, mom, dad, why don't you slow down a little? Not so much spending on the grandkids. They're good. But us grandkids, grandmas, and grandpas, we keep going. But I am going to say, grandpas and grandmas, grandparents, keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. You're taking good care of the grandkids. They love you. You love them. The parents are happy. So you're doing a great job, and I appreciate it, and the grandkids appreciate it. And I'm sure my grandkids appreciate it, all six of them. So once again, I want to thank you for listening. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks for listening again to the greatness of grandparenting. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.